What if you can 2x, 3x, or 10x your results without burnout? Yung hindi kailangan sagad na sagad ka na at ubos ka na. Because let's be real, there will be times in our lives na ibibigay natin lahat 100%. Ito todo natin. Pero hindi tayo nakakarating sa goals natin. Hindi tayo nakakarating kung saan natin gusto pumunta. Hindi natin makuha yung mga goals natin. At minsan, kahit makuha natin yung goals natin, parang kulang, parang hindi enough. At parang stuck pa rin tayo kasi paulit-ulit yung ginagawa natin. And that is why in this video, I will share with you the 300% framework. Ano yung ginagawa ko hanggang ngayon? Something I've learned for almost 2 decades of business and leadership experience. A proven framework that generated massive results in my community. Something na tinuturo ko sa Success Blueprint and Self-Mastery. And this is something na sa akin mismo nakakatulong hanggang ngayon. So let's begin. You have to have 100% clarity. Think about it. You can be 100% at something, pero kung mali yung ginagawa mo, wala rin. Kung hindi mo alam kung saan ka papunta, paano mo siya pupuntahan? Kung hindi mo alam yung gusto mo, paano mo makukuha yung gusto mo? At kung hindi mo alam yung gusto mo, paano mo siya maibibigay sa sarili mo? Wala kang way to reward yourself. Wala kang way na alisin yung burnt out. Mananawa ka talaga, mapapagod ka talaga, masusunog ka talaga. Because you don't even know what you really want for yourself. And always remember that you will only be pointed towards the right direction if you have a destination. So before we even talk about actions, strategies, belief systems, let's be clear. Ano bang gusto mo? What do you want for yourself? Because look, for example, this is you, okay? And this is your goal. Ngayon, it's really simple. You just have to go from point A to point B. And this is what we call process, okay? Yan yung prosesong pagdadaanan mo. There's a step-by-step process for you to reach your goal. There are specific things that you must do every single day. You have to be consistent. You have to improve. You have to grow. Right? Pero nandito yan sa proseso. And the learning is in the process. The learning is in the challenges. Nandyan ang tinatawag na growth. But here's the problem. Most people are not even clear with their goal. Hindi nila alam kung ano yung gusto nila. So, paano ka makakarating sa goal mo kung hindi mo alam kung ano yung goal mo? Paano mo maiintindihan at malalaman yung proseso kung hindi mo alam yung goal mo? And the problem with most people is, they will look for this. Strategies. Tapos magtataka sila, parang hindi nagwo-work. Tapos pag hindi gumana, maghahanap ng bagong strategy. Another strategy. Ang daming binabasang libro, ang daming pinapanood ng mentor. Panay ang pakinig sa podcast. But what's happening is, they keep getting contradicting information at lalo tuloy silang nalilito. Simply because they are looking for strategies without understanding what they want first. That's why you need clarity. Kasi pwedeng dito ka papunta, paano ka makakarating sa goal mo? Pwedeng you are 100% papunta dito. Wala na, di ka nakasama sa papel, di ba? Pwedeng 100% sagad, todo-todo. Pwedeng masipag ka, pwedeng magaling ka. Pero kung mali ang direction mo, hindi ka rin makakarating sa destination mo. So you have to define first what you really want. Now here's the benefit. If you have clarity, maiiwasan yung tinatawag na inggit. Bakit? Kasi alam mo na yung gusto mo. You will now learn how to appreciate things. Example, nakakita ka ng Ferrari. Pwedeng mainggit ka. Kasi ang ganda ng kotse niya, ang yabang-yabang niya, pwedeng mayabangan ka sa kanya. Pwede mong isipin, ang swerte naman niya, siguro binili yan ng tatay niya, o spoiled brat siya, or whatever, right? Pero kung malinaw sa'yo, na Ferra ang gusto mo, hindi Ferrari, hindi ka maiinggit. Pwedeng ma-appreciate mo yung car, ang ganda ng car niya, siguro ang sipag niya. Pero ako kasi, ayoko ng Ferrari. Ang gusto ko, maraming pera. It's clear. Another thing, most people, kaya sila natatakot Hindi dahil duwag sila, hindi dahil hindi sila magaling. Most of the time, ang fear nanggagaling kasi hindi mo alam kung saan ka papunta. Think about it. Kung naranasan mo nang mag-commute from point A to point B, let's just say papuntang Cubao, or papuntang Batangas, or papuntang Cebu, Bacolod, Manila, wherever it is. Kung naranasan mo nang mag-commute, tanong, kilala mo ba driver? Pero nagtiwala ka. Hindi mo kilala yung driver, hindi mo alam yung buhay niya, pero nagtiwala ka. Sumakay ka eh. O di ba nakarating ka? Paano ka nakarating sa destination mo? Alam mo kasi kung saan ka papunta. So kung alam mo exactly kung saan ka papunta, alam mo kung anong biyahe ang sasakyan mo. At kaya tayo natatakot kasi hindi natin alam yung biyahe na sasakyan natin. Hindi natin alam saan tayo papunta. Because you don't even know what you want. So pag ikaw natakot, you will delay decisions. When you delay decisions, you will procrastinate. When you procrastinate, you will feel bad about yourself. When you feel bad about yourself, you will have a poor self-image. Pag mababa tingin mo sa sarili mo, you will feel insecure. Pag insecure ka, maiinggit ka, matatakot ka na naman, magde-delay ka na naman, tatamarin ka na naman, magpo-procrastinate ka na naman, and then you will feel bad about yourself at lalong bababa ang tingin mo sa sarili mo. Kaya most of the time, kahit anong gawin natin, parang ubos na ubos tayo, parang sagad na sagad tayo, kasi nga, hindi mo alam kung saan ka papunta. So what we want is 100% clarity. Alam niyo ba guys, galing ako sa hirap. Yung lola ko dating katulong, buti ngayon maganda tawag kasambahay. Yung nanay ko single mom. But because of her hard work, because she has clarity, na gusto niyang yumaman, na gusto niya akong buhayin, kahit napalayas kami, iniwan kami ng tatay ko, kasi yung tatay ko, 1-year-old pa lang ako, sumakabilang bahay, tapos doon na siya sumakabilang buhay, sa kabilang bahay. Regardless of that experience, malinaw ang goal niya. Gusto niyang yumaman. Kaya kahit wala siyang natapos, kahit single mom siya, yumaman pa rin siya. Because she has clarity. Ngayon, nung 16 ako, na-scam kami. Ubus lahat ng pera, tapos negative pa, kasi nagkaroon si mama ng utang. So maliban sa galing kami sa hirap, yumaman, tapos bumagsak ulit, tapos nasa negative side of the quadrant na, yung lalaki na insecure, mababa tingin sa sarili. Kasi lagi ako nagdedali ng decisions. Kasi natatakot ako ma-reject. Natatakot ako masaktan. Natatakot ako mahirapan. I was an introvert. Sobrang mahiyain ako. Yung bata na MJ na ang tingin sa sarili, walang kwenta, walang value. Insecure. Dahil naloko kami, dahil na-scam kami, nagkaroon ako ng 100% clarity. Kasi first time ever, nakita ko yung nanay ko na umiiyak. Guys, ulitin ko. Single mom ang nanay ko. Siya yung nagpalaki sa akin. Nakita ko yung hirap niya, yung pinagdaanan niya, yung mga bagay na kailangan niyang malampasan para lang makaahon kami. And yes, nakaahon kami. So yung magagandang experiences sa buhay, siya yung nagbigay sa akin. Siya yung nagtaas ng standard ko na posible pala eh. Na pwede palang yumaman kahit wala kang natapos. Na pwede palang yumaman kahit single mom ka. Na pwede palang yumaman ng maganda at mabuti ang ugali mo. Na kahit pala bumagsak ka pa ulit-ulit, pwede kang makabangon. Sa kanya ko yun natutunan. So, ibig sabihin, sobrang taas ng tingin ko sa kanya. Ang tingin ko sa nanay ko, presidente ng Republika ng Pilipinas. Ang tingin ko sa nanay ko, Diyosa. Ang tingin ko sa nanay ko, Diwata. Meron siyang brilyante ng apoy or brilyante ng tubig, ganyan. Pero first time ever, nakita ko siyang umiiyak. So, yung taong pinaka-hinahangaan ko, yung bumuhay sa akin, umiiyak. So natural, wala na akong ibang nasa isip at nasa puso kundi tumulong sa kanya. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know what the I'm supposed to do. All I think, all I feel, and all I wanna do is to become a millionaire. So at the age of 16, I started my own business. And at the age of 19, I earned my first million. Simply because I know exactly what I want. And guess what? Tinesting ko ulit. Kasi alam nyo ba, sobrang sarap pag nakuha mo yung pangarap mo. Pero pangalawang mas masarap, yung mangangarap ka ulit. Knowing na yung una, nakuha mo. And the idea here is very simple. Makukuha mo yung gusto mo kung alam mo exactly kung ano yung gusto mo. So here's the question. Ano bang gusto mo? What do you want? And that's the first question you must answer. And you have to be extremely specific. You have to be clear with what you want. Of course, most of us, we want to sound good. We want to look good. No, I don't want you to look good. I don't care if you look good. I don't care kung maganda English mo. I don't care kung maganda explanation mo. And I don't even care if you will use big words. We don't need big words here. We need specifics. You need to be clear. Because a lot of people will say, financial freedom, time freedom. What does that mean to you? Baka mamaya hindi mo alam ang ibig sabihin nun sa'yo. I want peace. What the does that mean? Dapat may malinaw na goal. Dapat malinaw sa'yo. Ano yung peace sa'yo? Ang peace ba sa'yo, marami kang pera? Ang peace ba sa'yo, walang naniningil sa'yo kasi wala kang pinagkakautangan? Ang peace ba sa'yo is wala kang problema sa mga bills mo kasi nga ang dami mong pera? Ang peace ba sa'yo is meron kang bahay by the beach? Ang peace ba sa'yo is kapag humingi yung nanay mo ng pera, kaya mong ibigay? You have to be clear. Can money bring you peace? Can financial success bring you peace? Can financial success bring you peace? I don't know. Ikaw ang nakakaalam niyan. Kaya nga ang tanong, what do you want? Not what I want, because I know what I want. And I'm getting what I want. Lahat ng gusto ko nakukuha ko kasi malinaw sa akin kung ano ang gusto ko. Ikaw ba? Ano ang gusto mo? Teka lang ha. Hindi ko tinatanong kung sinong gusto mo ha. Ang tinatanong ko kung ano ang gusto mo. What do you really want? Okay? So if you have a pen, a notebook right now, if you are taking notes, because I know that most of my viewers are taking notes. Especially yung mga tao na maraming nakukuhang value sa mga episodes na ganito. And guys, feel free to upload this, okay? Feel free to share this and feel free to put this in your My Story tapos itag nyo ako, okay? Para ma-remind day ko rin yan. Balik tayo guys. So if you have a pen, a notebook, or maybe in the comment section, maybe you wanna share, or maybe you wanna type, or maybe you can just put notes and answer this very important question. What do you want? So for this video, I'm gonna share mine, okay? So ako personally, I wanna be successful. So let's put success there. Ngayon, this is what we call the evolution of success. Because again, if you wanna go from point A to point B, you have to know what's your point B. In my case, my point B is success, okay? Pero ipapakita ko sa inyo yung evolution ng definition ko. Paano napunta dito? Because again, I started with money. Right now, I want financial freedom. And financial freedom for me is passive income is greater than minimum expenses. Ang ibig sabihin sa akin ng financial freedom, kahit hindi ako magtrabaho, mabubuhay ako. Pwede na akong tumigil. That's financial freedom. Okay? Pero Sir MJ, bakit hindi ka tumitigil? Kasi I love what I do. But initially, before I came to an idea that I want financial freedom, that I want passive income, na naiintindihan ko na yung expenses ko, tandaan mo, bago mo maintindihan yung expenses mo, kailangan mo munang bayaran na expenses mo. Kailangan nakaka-survive ka muna. So, ibig sabihin, when I started this, malinaw sa akin na I wanna survive muna. Na gusto ko mabili yung mga bagay na gusto ko. Na gusto ko makabili ng bagong t-shirt, polo shirt, sapatos. Nagsimula ako sa simple. But tandaan mo, yung mga bagay na simple na yan, nabibili yan. Until, nung nakita ko ngayon nanay ko na umiiyak, gusto ko, malinaw sa akin, that I want to become a millionaire. Nung nakuha ko yung million, gusto kong patunayan sa sarili ko na kaya ko, I earned my second million. Nung marami nang aasar sa akin na baka tsamba lang daw yun, nakachamba lang daw ako, hindi daw talaga ako magaling. Pinarami ko pa pera ko. At natuto ako mag-duplicate, natuto ako magparami ng pera. That is why at the age of 21, I was already earning millions per week. But after several months, I decided na umalis din doon sa company na yon. Because naaapektuhan na yung leadership ko at yung integrity ko. Kasi meron ng ginagawang mali yung kumpanya. Yes, way back, that was in network marketing. Remember that I started my business traditional and non-traditional, benta-benta ng products, Divisoria products, cellphone accessories, Chinchansu, BL cream, Katingko, Jauli cream, Mena, shampoo ng kabayo, and network marketing. Sa network marketing ako natuto ng people skills, selling skills. Sa traditional business ako natuto paano maging responsable, magbayad ng bills. So, noong 21 ako, kumikita ako ng malaki sa network marketing, pero dahil yung kumpanya naman ay hindi akin at member lang ako doon, I was part of the Millionaires Club, umalis na lang din ako nung hindi na maganda yung ginagawa ng kumpanya. And that's when I started building my skills. Kasi nai-invite ako as a speaker sa iba't ibang industriya. Doon na ako mas natuto maging speaker, magturo ng sales, magturo ng frameworks. Wala pang internet, okay? Hindi pa uso ang YouTube those times. At hindi din ako nausuhan ng maaga. But because of my experience, I've seen people. Because here's the catch. If you work really hard, you will meet a lot of people. Right? Kung gagalingan mo sa ginagawa mo, may mamimit kang mga tao. And in my case, I met a lot of millionaires na may problema sa health. Yes. Ang dami kong nakita na matatanda pero maraming regret kasi hindi nila naingatan yung katawan nila. So nagkaroon ako ng additional definition of success. Habang bata pala ako, kailangan magpaganda ako ng katawan, magpalakas ako ng katawan. Diyan ako nag-start mag-gym. So at an early age, na-realize ko na sobrang mahalaga yung health. Kasi ang dami mo makikita na naubos yung pera dahil sa health. O kaya naman, sobrang yaman pero hindi sila kayang iligtas ng pera nila kasi it's too late na. And right now, ngayon mismo, health is the new flex. Like, mas madaling maging milyonaryo, mas madaling magparami ng pera kaysa magpaganda ng katawan, kaysa maging healthy, kaysa maging malakas. And it will take a lot of time, a lot of effort for you to take care of your physique. Hindi mo mabibili ang magandang katawan at malakas na katawan. Kailangan mo siyang paghirapan. That is why health is also an indicator of your social status. And then, okay na, healthy na. So, may pera ka, healthy ka, maganda katawan mo. Unti-unti, nararanasan ko na maraming nagpapasalamat kasi maraming nai-inspire. Remember, nung umalis ako sa networking, meron akong traditional business, pero nagtotok pa rin ako. Nai-invite po ako as a speaker. And during those times, lahat yun libre. Okay? Lahat yan libre, wala pang bayad yun. Lahat yung thank you. So, ang dami kong nare-receive na thank you. Thank you for loving me, for being my eyes. Okay, so balik tayo. I couldn't see, but pardon my lips, but I couldn't breathe. Okay, so, fulfillment. Nagpagaling ako, inaral ko lahat ng framework, inaral ko yung buhay ko para maipasa siya sa ibang tao. Kasi masarap sa feeling na may nagpapasalamat. Pero syempre, in terms of coaching people, in terms of mentoring people, maraming beses kang maloloko, maraming beses kang lolokohin ng mga tao. And it happened to me many times. That is why I learned the importance of building relationship. Building a team. Naging mahalaga sa akin yung relationship ko sa family ko, sa nanay ko. Kasi dadalawa na nga kami, wala na nga akong tatay, hindi pa kami okay. Na-realize ko na mahalaga na meron akong tinatawag na inner circle. Kaya natuto akong mag-build ng communities. And then, nung medyo nababurn out na, paulit-ulit yung ginagawa, natutunan ko yung tinatawag na time freedom. And for me, time freedom is not the absence of doing. Time freedom is doing more of the things that you love to do. Just like this. Ngayon, meron na akong freedom na mag-shoot ng video. Pero hindi na ako ang nag-e-edit. May assistant ako dito na pumipindot para sa audio or para sa video. Para makita niya kung malinaw ba itong framework dito sa harapan ko. Maganda ba yung framing? I have a powerful team. So that I can be more productive and I can focus on my craft. That way, lalong na-enhance yung income, yung health, yung fulfillment, at relationship. So, ang purpose ng time freedom, hindi para maging tamad. Hindi para hayahay na lang yung buhay. No. Ang purpose sa akin ng time freedom is for me to do more of the things that I want. Of course, We always put God above success kasi sa Kanya naman yan galing lahat. So this is my clarity. Okay? Alam ko sa sarili ko exactly magkano yung gusto kong kitain, how healthy do I have to become or do I wanna become, ilan yung taong gusto kong tulungan, gaano kalaking community yung gusto ko, and right now I'm super happy, I'm super grateful because Success Blueprint community is growing really fast. Tapos sobrang daming natutulungan, sobrang daming nagbabago ng buhay, lalo na sa Ultimate Mastery. And right now, I'm building an inner circle called the Platinum members. Alright? But in this video, I will not discuss all that because it's exclusive. Okay? And time freedom, I'm building a lot of time freedom now, building a lot of systems for my team and for other people. Kaya mas marami ako ngayong time mag-focus sa craft ko. Magbasa ng libro, umattend ng seminars, pumunta sa iba't ibang bansa para puntahan si Tony Robbins, yung mentor ko. And more importantly, makatulong pa sa mga leaders paano nila ili-lead yung team nila. That is why I'm really happy and grateful right now. So ngayon, let's just say sinabayan mo ako sa pagsusulat. Sinabayan mo ako sa pagno-notes. At meron kang reflection. Let's just say that you have clarity. Ito dapat itsura niyan. So meron ka ng what? Ang tanong ngayon is who? Who do you have to become to get what you want? Ibig sabihin, kung ibabalik natin yung definition ng success, ano ang attitude mo or anong klaseng mindset meron ka dapat para makarating dito? So, yan yung tinatawag ko na act as if. Ano yung act as if? You act as if nakarating ka na dun sa success na gusto mo. Nakarating ka na dun sa destination mo. So, inaaral ko, paano ako mag-isip kapag nandito na ako? Kapag marami na akong pera, kapag healthy na ako? Paano ako kumain? How do I show up? Paano ako maglakad, tumayo, umupo? If I want to become fit? If I want an aesthetic physique, ilang beses ako dapat nag-exercise? Gaano karaming tubig ang iniinom ko? Ano ang kinakain ko? Ano yung macros ko? If I want to help people, anong klaseng leader dapat ako? How do I show up? If I want better and meaningful relationships, how do I show up? Ano dapat? Para makapag-create ako ng sistema. How do I show up? Paano ako mag-isip? Paano ako mag-solve ng problems? How do I decide? Pag sobrang yaman ko na, paano ako gigising sa umaga? Excited ba ako? Masaya ba ako? Am I grateful? Diba? So, syempre, pag mayaman ka na, nakuha mo na yung goals mo, gigising ka sa umagang masaya. Gigising ka sa umaga na excited harapin yung araw, hindi yung parang miserable ka lagi. I can still remember, nung wala pa akong kotse, ginagawa ko to. Ang sabi ko sa sarili ko, pag gising ko sa umaga, how would I act pag may kotse na ako? And I know myself na pagkagising at may kotse na ako, ang unang-una kong gagawin is pupunta sa parking lot para i-check yung kotse at punasan yung kotse. So every morning, ang ginagawa ko, paggising ko, pumunta ako sa parking. Ini-imagine ko may kotse na ako. Nakangiti ako, nagpapasalamat sa nasa taas, ini-enjoy yung moment, imagining na meron na akong pinupunasang kotse. Nangyari ba yon? Yes! At the age of 19, nabili ko yung first car ko. Pero merong hindi nangyari. Hindi pala lahat nagmamanifest. Ano Sir MJ yung hindi nangyari? Yung pagpupunas ng kotse. No? Masipag lang pala ako magpunas sa imagination. Pero ang mahalaga, nabili pa rin yung kotse, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, the fastest way, the best way for you to manifest your goals is to focus on the identity as well. And I'm showing up that way. Part yan ng clarity, okay? So, malinaw na yung who. Next question is why. Para saan? Para kanino? Para kanino ka gumigising? Because the reality is, trying to achieve what you want and building a new self-image is hard as okay? Sobrang hirap niyan. Hindi po siya madali. You need discipline, you need to show up every day, you have to be extremely consistent. So since mahirap siya, dapat malinaw sa'yo, alam mo kung para kanino mo siya ginagawa. Bakit? Kasi pag milyonaryo ka na, mabibili mo na yung mga bagay na gusto mo para sa sarili mo. At maibibigay mo na sa pamilya mo yung buhay na deserve nila. Bakit mo gustong ibigay sa pamilya mo yung deserve nila? Kasi baka mahal mo sila. Baka nakita mo sa magulang mo yung hirap. And sa puso mo, naiintindihan mo na deserve nila ng magandang buhay. So if you ask yourself, why, over and over, you are digging deeper. And always remember that if you want to move 10 steps forward, you have to dig 10 steps deeper. So ito yung magpapalalim. Para hindi ka basta-basta susuko pag dumating yung challenges and struggles when you try to achieve what you want and become the person that you want to become. And this right here, yung nasa gitna, this is the 100% clarity that you want. Now, since we have 100% clarity, we now need 100% beliefs. Because look, alam mo na kung saan ka papunta. The bigger question now is, naniniwala ka ba na maganda yung pupuntahan mo? Naniniwala ka ba na masaya yung pupuntahan mo? At naniniwala ka ba na kaya mo? Naniniwala ka rin ba na makakarating ka? Naniniwala ka rin ba na yung vehicle mo kaya kang dalhin doon? Here's the problem with most people. For example, business. Business is a vehicle that will take you from point A to point B. A vehicle that will take you from who you are now to who you want to become. Business opportunities are vehicles for you para makamit yung mga pangarap mo. The problem with most people is, kahit nakita na nila na yung vehicle kaya silang dalhin sa pangarap nila, ayaw pa rin nilang sumakay. Ang dali, di ba? Kung gusto mong pumunta ng Cubao, sasakay ka lang papuntang Cubao, at kung sure ka na may nakakarating ng Cubao, may evidences ka, kasi nakita mo na sa iba. Ang problema, when it comes to achieving your goals, when it comes to reaching a certain dream, when it comes to achievement, when it comes to creating results, a lot of people still can't believe. And that's the purpose of this framework, for us and for you to understand. Saan ba nanggagaling? Bakit ba? At paano ba? Okay? Ngayon, in terms of beliefs, babalikan mo lang yung definition mo ng success. Because the results won't lie. Sir MJ, paano ko ba malalaman na meron akong maling belief pag wala ka pa ring resulta? Kapag ang tagal-tagal mo nang nagtitake ng action at hindi ka nakakarating, either hindi malinaw sa'yo kung saan ka papunta or hindi ka naniniwala sa pupuntahan mo or sa sarili mo. As simple as that. You have to review your beliefs around this. And these are the basics, okay? For example, you wanna be healthy. Ano bang paniniwala mo sa health? Anong paniniwala mo? Naniniwala ka bang deserve mo? Gusto mo ba? At naniniwala ka bang kaya mo? Same goes with money. Gusto mo magkapera? Naniniwala ka bang deserve mo? O ang thinking mo, mahirap ka. Tapos ang thinking mo, ang pamilya mo mahirap. Tapos ang thinking mo, ang Pilipinas mahirap. So ano gagawin mo? Aalis ka na lang ng bansa. So ibig sabihin, malilimitahan yung pagpili mo ng vehicle, yung ginagawa mo, yung actions na gagawin mo, depende sa pinaniniwalaan mo. And remember, most people will fight for what they believe is true, not what they want to achieve. Ang pinaglalaban natin, yung pinaniniwalaan natin, hindi yung gusto natin. Kaya nga ang daming relationships na hindi nagiging maayos. Kasi pwedeng sa lalaki, ang gusto niya lang is maramdaman ni babae yung pagmamahal niya. At ang gusto niya lang is magpayaman at makamit yung mga pangarap niya. Pero kung si babae, araw-araw na magte-take ng action sa lalaki, ang pinaniniwalaan pala niya is manloloko si lalaki. Kahit mahal nila yung isa't isa, kahit ang goal nila is magpakasal, kahit ang goal nila is magstay sa relationship, kung magkaiba ng paniniwala, hindi rin magtatagal. Kasi ang kusa na pinaglalaban natin subconsciously, based on how we show up and behaviors, is yung pinaniniwalaan natin. So, araw-araw ang nasa isip niya, manloloko siya. Siya nagte-take ng action. So, matotoxican siya. At siya, buong buhay niya, paniniwalaan niya yon. Hindi talaga magkakasundo. Mag-aaway. Same goes with you. Hindi mo makukuha yung goals mo kung hindi ka naniniwala dun sa goals mo. Hindi ka yayaman kung hindi ka naniniwalang mayaman ng Pilipinas at hindi ka naniniwalang deserve mong yumaman. At lahat ng beliefs natin nanggaling yan sa kinalakhan natin or what we call upbringing. Kung paano tayo lumaki, ano yung araw-araw na sinasabi sa atin, okay? So, ibig sabihin, Nabibuild yung beliefs natin through what we see, think, iniisip, feel, nararamdaman, hear, naririnig, say, sinasabi. Base sa lahat ng to, magkakaroon tayo ng actions at dyan nabibuild yung paniniwala. So kung ang paulit-ulit mo nakikita, napapanood sa TV, napapanood sa social media, kahirapan, tapos ang naririnig mo, chismis, kahirapan, ang mararamdaman mo, kahirapan din, ang iisipin mo rin lagi, ang magiging mental algorithms mo, parang Facebook, parang TikTok, parang Instagram. Ang algorithms yan, ang ibabato sa yung video, yung lagi mong pinapanood, yung kiniklik mo. Same goes with your mind. Ang ibibigay sa yung information ng utak mo, ang ipapakita sa iyo ng utak mo is yung lagi mong pinapanood, yung lagi mong nakikita, yung lagi mong iniisip. And do that over and over a period of time, samahan mo pa ng negative na lalabas mismo sa bibig mo. Yan ang magiging paniniwala mo. At dyan ka magte-take ng action. Magte-take ka ng action base sa pinaniniwalaan mo. That will be your behavior. That will be your program. That will be your patterns or habits. And guess what? Magkikreate ng resulta. Tapos sasabihin mo, hindi talaga para sa akin. Kasi nga, hindi ka naniniwalang para sa'yo. Whatever you believe is true, will be true to you. Gusto mo ng time freedom? Mahalaga ba sa'yo ang oras? Ano yung meaning na binibigay mo sa oras? Gusto mo bang magkaroon ng community? Malawak na organization. Gusto mo bang maging leader? Pero judgmental ka sa mga tao. Will it work? Of course not. Ano ang paniniwala mo sa tao? May judgment ka ba? Ito pa. Paano kaya yaman kung ikaw mismo hindi ka naniniwala sa business mo? Hindi ka naniniwala sa career mo? At ito ang pinaka-importante sa lahat. Ikaw, naniniwala ka ba sa'yo? Kasi kung naniniwala ka sa sarili mo at naniniwala kang kaya mo, everything else may work. Unti-unti mo kasing mabibuild yung belief mo sa health, yung belief mo sa pera, yung belief mo sa time. Kasi naniniwala ka sa sarili mo eh. Pag naniniwala ka sa sarili mo, you will continuously, aggressively take massive action. Gagawin at gagawin mo, itutuloy mo, ilalaban mo. Pag paulit-ulit mong nilalaban, maniniwala at maniniwala ka because you will gain new experiences. But this will only happen, again, if you have 100% clarity and 100% beliefs. So balikan natin. You have to be clear with what you want, who you want to become, and why. And for you to get what you want, you have to believe in what you want. You have to believe that you deserve what you want. And you have to believe in you. So yun na rin yung sagot sa who. Kailangan maniwala kang kaya mo, maniwala ka sa sarili mo so that you can become the person you have to become in order to get what you want. And one sure thing that will help you build beliefs, because here's the catch, guys. You have to do this simultaneously. Kasi pwedeng magkita tayo. Pwede kang umattend ng Power Talks. Yes, we have a free in-person seminar every Friday and you will see the registration in the comment section. I'm super excited because this is me serving you for free. And yes, sa mga nasa ibang bansa, meron din po tayong live streaming nito. Register now so we can send you the link and the slots are limited. But again, this happens every Friday, okay? So what if nakita tayo sa Power Talks? Nakita tayo sa isang event. Pwedeng mag-enroll ka sa Success Blueprint, Self-Mastery, or Ultimate Mastery. But let's just say at some point, nakita tayo. Tapos kinuwento mo itong video na to. Tapos tatanungin kita. Tapos sasabihin mo sa akin, Sir MJ, 2 years na akong nanonood. And I will ask you, okay, kamusta naman yung pananood? Anong resulta mo? And you can say, Sir MJ, wala mo nang usapang resulta. Kasi nasa 100% clarity pa lang ako. 2 taon na ako sa clarity, sir. Next year, nasa 100% beliefs na ako. Alright? Guys, tandaan nyo that you can do this simultaneously, ha? Na pag may clarity ka na, mamaya, pwedeng maniwala ka na. Pwedeng magsimula ka ng mag-build ng beliefs. You can do this, again, simultaneously. One thing na makakatulong sa'yo sa pag-build ng beliefs is 100% actions. Yes, you have to act. So if you think of it this way, you have to have 100% clarity, 100% beliefs, Because yung paniniwala mo, yung meaning na binibigay mo sa mga bagay-bagay, yan ang magbibigay sa'yo ng emotions, and you have to take action. So from the mind, to the heart, to the body. Because the best way to manifest and create the life that you want is through actions. Kailangan mong umaksyon. Sabi nga sa law of attraction, di ba? The last 6 letters is action. Sabi sa Bible, ask and you shall receive. Ask is an action word. Receive is also an action word. Seek and you shall find. Seek and find is an action word. The best way for you to build beliefs is gain new experiences. How do you do that? By simply taking 100% actions. Sir MJ, nagtitake naman ako ng actions. Pero bakit hindi ko pa rin nakukuha yung goals ko? It's because hindi siya 300%. Baka nga nagtitake ka ng actions, hindi ka naman naniniwala. Nagtitake ka nga ng actions, hindi ka naman clear kung saan mo gustong pumunta, kung ano yung gusto mong makuha. That is why you always have to start with clarity. Para alam mo kung ano yung paniniwalaan mo at para alam mo yung actions na gagawin mo. I'm gonna share with you a bonus framework for you to understand this better. And this is the iceberg framework. Drawing na lang natin guys kasi hindi talaga ako nakapag-print, no? Bakit hindi ako nakapag-print? Kasi wala to sa plano, okay? So, yung tip of the iceberg, yan lang yung nakikita natin, no? Yan lang yung nakikita natin kaya lagi natin kinukumpara yung sarili natin sa ibang tao, no? And this is actually the results, the success, the events. So, ang nakikita lang natin yung mga magagandang pangyayari, yung success, yung resulta. Pero underneath the success, nandyan ang actions and behaviors, okay? Tandaan nyo na yung resulta, yung pangyayari, yung success, lahat yan nanggaling sa actions and behaviors. Ito na nga yung problema. Nagtitake ka ng action para makuha yung resulta. Pero minsan nga, hindi mo makuha yung resulta. Or minsan, kahit makuha mo yung a little bit of the results, hindi ka pa rin masaya, hindi ka pa rin fulfilled, kasi nga, hindi ka clear. So, ano yung dapat baguhin? Kasi minsan, yung actions pilit, yung behaviors pilit. Bakit siya pilit? Kasi baka hindi pa nagbabago yung tinatawag na self-image. Yung tingin mo sa sarili mo. And this is the who. This is the belief systems. So yan yung pinag-usapan natin kanina ha. Ibabalik ko lang. So ang unang question is what do you really want for yourself and you have to be really specific. Para mag-attach tayo ng bagong identity at mag-build ng bagong identity na related dun sa resultang gusto natin. So when we move to 100% beliefs, alam mo na rin yung dapat mong i-build na identity. Kasi malinaw sa'yo yung gusto mo, so malinaw sa'yo kung ano yung beliefs na re-reviewin mo sa sarili mo. Ano yung mga patterns na i-recognize mo sa sarili mo. Ano yung aaralin mo sa sarili mo. Because the first step in solving a problem is recognizing that there is one. And maybe you are one. And maybe the problem is the clarity or the beliefs. Either way, for you to solve this problem, you have to start with clarity first. So, nilinaw natin yung gusto natin para alam natin kung ano yung pagkataong i-build natin, yung new self-image na i-embrace natin, para alam mo rin yung beliefs na kailangan mong i-build. But bottom line, what we want is to build a self-image anchored and congruent, conducive to the success that you want, to the events that you want to happen, to the results that you want. So, ang mangyayari, pag nagbago yung self-image, pag nagbago yung identity, yung tingin mo sa sarili mo, kusang magbabago yung actions, kusang magbabago yung behaviors. It will become automatic. And the results, the events, and the success will be automatic. It will be effortless. But it takes a lot of effort to change who you are. It will take a lot of effort to build a new self-image. So the bigger question is, how do we build a new self-image? It's the structure of living. Paano ka nabubuhay sa mundo? Okay? So yung structure of living, saan ito manggagaling? Sa 300%. Sa clarity, beliefs, and actions. So ang structure, malinaw na actions na kailangan mong gawin araw-araw to change your self-image para maging automatic lahat at makuha mo yung resultang gusto mo. And the best, the fastest, and most conducive way, most convenient way to learn all this is in Success Blueprint. You have to understand that Success Blueprint is not just a course, okay? It's made of MJ Lopez Success System. So there's immersion, there's coaching, the exercises and the videos are extremely immersive, and meron pa tayong mga free events, okay? Plus, we have coaching and mastermind sessions. So sa mga mastermind sessions, you have a coaching opportunity. You will also have a community, my community, you will be part of it. Plus, there are daily tools, which is the course itself. And that's the main reason why it's working. Because it's a success system. Hindi siya basta course. Okay? But understand that you can always learn from me for free. We will continue to consistently create videos and value for you. And yes, meron tayong Power Talks na libre din. Magsa-set up kami ng napakaganda. Pupunta ako ng Manila. Meron pa tayong venue and it's free. Because I wanna serve you. I wanna help you. But if you want to do it fast and sustainable, feel free to enroll in Success Blueprint, and you will see that in mjlopez.ph, and we're gonna put the links in the description and in the comment section. And right now, I'm super excited, and maybe you can feel it because this framework right here is extremely powerful. Up until now, I'm doing this. I'm still using this. And feel free to copy it, okay? And feel free to use it yourself. And feel free to use it yourself. That's why I'm sharing it to you, para gamitin mo. I-share mo sa mga kaibigan mo, sa mga kakilala mo, na sa tingin mo matutulungan nitong framework na to. Because here's the catch. What if you can 2x, 3x, or 10x the results without burnout? It will happen when you apply and use the 300% framework. So yun lang guys, this is the end of the podcast, and always remember that all I want is for you to become more successful and for you to reach the next level success. And as always, everything good starts with a yes. And yes, my name is MJ Lopez, and see you soon.